This week in gaming and tech news, we've got some crazy theories about trailer 3 of GTA 6. We've got 2 games released early to the public by mistake. We've also got OpenAI's answer to Mythos. So let's get into it. But first, maybe a little bit cheeky, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe. And if you hate me, you can always unsubscribe. This helps me to make better and better content, and allows you to be kept up to date with the latest gaming and tech news. That's the self-promo done. Let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, I saw this article on IGN about a GTA 6 fan spends 3 months charting their planetary positions from every Rockstar trailer drop since 2007 to predict the release date. I'm like, what though? That is so crazy, man. They can actually work that out. It's just crazy. I don't even understand what I'm really looking at. It's measured like the position of the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars. And this theory is suggesting that it comes out May 14th, which is tomorrow as of recording. So they actually might be true. It'd be so impressive if it actually came out Thursday 14th of May 2026. So he scored every day from May 1st through August 31st against the historical Rockstar fingerprint, the Sun sign weight, the Mercury sign weight, Saturn sign weight, and Sun Mercury conjunction, Mars Saturn square, and firstly bonus. And the single highest scoring day was May 14th, which got 12 out of 16 points. Now, I'm not gonna read all of this theory just because I don't really understand it. I'm small brain, but I'll leave the article down to if you want to read this theory. And man, I'm hoping it's right just for his sake. It's just some remarkable things people would do for GTA 6. And another theory, which has been debunked as nothing happened, is that trailer 3 was going to come May 12th. As GTA 6 trailer 2 dropped last year on May 6th, which was 9 days before Take-Two's financial earnings. So they were just theorizing that it'd be the same this year. But it's May 13th now, and they didn't. But they also, in any Rockstar fashion, they tweeted about Red Dead Online, and people were just putting in the comments, stop trolling, man. But it's just the fact that Rockstar can do this, and it's just crazy. But like, when they definitely see these theories online, like, how can we mess with them a little bit more? And the fact that it was gonna be coming out at the end of this month, we were so close to playing it, and now it's November, so yeah. Next, we had 2 games released early, and the first one I'm going to go through is Forza Horizon 6. As Playground Games have threatened to ban anyone who it detects has access to the leaked build of Forza Horizon 6. They put in a statement, we are aware of reports that a build of Horizon 6 has been obtained prior to its release and confirm this is not the result of a preload issue. We are taking strict enforcement action against any individuals found accessing the build, including franchise-wide and hardware bans. We encourage fans to sit tight for the game's release on May 19th. Apparently, this was suffered the leak due to it being unencrypted on Steam's preload. I don't know if Playground Games are saying that isn't it with this statement, but yeah, it's just crazy to see so. And the other game that released early was another game I'm quite hyped on, that's Lego Batman. So apparently some Walmart pre-order codes for Xbox Series X and S went live early, with the players, with some people being able to play it for hours already. The reason that you weren't able to play on PCs, I believe, included DRM technology, which just made it so you couldn't play the game early. The Walmart code just didn't have a release date, so as soon as you activated the code, you could just play the game. Yeah, I'm also questioning Lego Batman. There was a trailer on IGN. There was a lot of stuttering in it, and I was like, there's stuttering in the trailer you're showing us. It's probably used on like the best hardware. What's it gonna be like on my PC? Next! Okay, it's time for the quickfire. Okay, apparently TikTok is letting UK users pay to remove ads, as there's a $3.99 ad-free subscription, which also prevents user data from being used for advertising purposes. Man, it's crazy that we have to pay for them not to steal our data. They're just assuming everyone just giving consent, and then you're like, if you want to not give consent, you have to pay, which is just crazy. Okay, there's a bit of an update in the OpenAI and Elon Musk case. Elon Musk suggesting OpenAI should pass to his children when he dies. Altman also said that Musk not only backed the idea of OpenAI becoming a for-profit business, he wanted to control it for the long run. So we just have to see how this lawsuit actually develops. And Meta's also added a feature to its teens account that show parents the general topics their teens engage with, like basketball or fashion, for example. And also will start notifying parents when their teen adds a new interest to the algorithm. So basically, your parents can see what your algorithm looks like, what topics you're interested in. This is also coming with your algorithm feature, which lets users choose what they want to see more of in their algorithm. Which, I don't really know how I feel about this. I mean, you get to choose what you're interested in, give them more data to base their algorithm off, because they just want you to be more and more addicted. But I do think your parents being able to see what you're actually looking at, quite a useful feature, just to make sure that their children are safe. Android Auto screen now adapts to different cars' screens, because there's different unconventional shapes being used. So Android Auto is getting a bit of an update. Google also announced this Chromebook successor called the Google Book, with a new operating system. Apparently the operating systems are based on a fusion of Android and Chrome OS, so we just have to see what it actually ends up looking like. Okay, so for the first time Google says it has spotted and stopped a zero-day exploit developed with AI according to Google Threat Intelligence Group, where there was a vulnerability which could have caused a mass exploitation event, which gave the ability to bypass two-factor authentication. The thing is, I'm not even surprised, AI is just getting better and better, and being able to have a zero-day exploit created, it's going to take less and less skill. You still have to know what you're looking for, but it's always going to be an arms race with criminals and cybersecurity experts just competing. But it's just crazy. Security updates is getting even more important nowadays. And speaking of cybersecurity, OpenAI just released its answer to Claude's Mythos, which is named Daybreak, an AI initiative focused on detecting and patching vulnerabilities before attackers can find them. Daybreak uses the Codex Security AI agent to create a threat model based on an organization's code and focus on possible attack paths, validate likely vulnerabilities, and automate the detection of the higher risk ones. So I do think this is definitely needed to make software more secure, but the ability to have it in the wrong hands is getting easier. The company Yarbo, which produces robot lawnmowers, are planning to remove the remote backdoor access that can let bad actors reprogram the robot over the internet. Customers being able to decide whether it comes installed in the first place. Imagine someone be able to hack your lawnmower, man. This is crazy. Okay, 007 First Light will run at 60 FPS on the PlayStation 5 Pro, so that's really good, as there was performance concerns with how this game would actually run, but if you can get 60 FPS, that'd be quite good. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has filed a lawsuit against Netflix, accusing the company of turning its back on its promise to remain ad-free and safe for kids, as it claims that Netflix has opened Texans' data for inspection from the same big ad tech community it once criticized for exploiting users in the same way. Nintendo confirms there's 2 Secret Switch 2 games due later this year. This is following share price drops from console price hike. I guess they need to get more investors on board. Okay, Game Pass subscribers will begin Discord Nitro benefits, regardless of the tier, including 250 Discord orbs each month, more orb quests, and automatically apply discount shop discounts. And there's going to be even more perks expected later down the line. Okay, so some data miners have apparently found 4 different Steam machine models and 2 models of the Steam frame. So apparently they've been monitoring the storefront's code for references with the Steam machine. The different models could just be storage options, maybe a 256 gigabyte, and then a 512, and then a terabyte maybe. Or maybe one just has 2 controllers, for example. But it is Valve, so there always could be a curveball, and we're still waiting for more information about the Steam machine. And finally, something really impressive, the Skywind mod, which is making Morrowind in Skyrim, which looks really cool and is just impressive, has had an update. The Skywind team releasing a new video on their channel detailing the work that over 100 volunteers have done since 2024, and this mod's been in development since 2014, which is crazy. So this is its 12th year, and it's just crazy to see when a community gets together. And there's still a lot of work left to be done, but man, it's just really cool to see what gaming can actually become, bringing communities together. So that's this week's gaming and tech news, and I'll see you in the next one.
Latest gaming and tech news every week. Keeping nerds up to date. Yeah, you know.